Hey guys, Keith from Helvonet Games. Another video from me, this time on the Caballus map again, and I'm going to show you where to find apples. And the first thing you need is the coordinates, which is 51.2, 76.5, and you're able to come here with a flyer. And what you're looking for once you land here, see there's a large kind of wall, and opposite that there's a couple of waterfalls, and in between the waterfalls, as you can see, there's some pillars. And what we need to do is we need to go down into the Sunken garden cave, and that's what this is. And I'm just going to sprint down. I'm actually on single player here. The cluster I was on this map on is closed, or at least this map's closed on that cluster, so I'm on single player just so I can show you where apples are found, because there's a lot of people asking about where do you find apples, because apples are required to do the horse boss fight. So you go right the way down that spiral staircase and enter this first cave. Normally there's certain dinos spawn in here, like Megatherium, some bugs and other stuff. It's generally safe though, Archaeopteryx as well. I think the bugs are more like dung beetles, stuff like that. I'll just quickly show you that behind that wall there's normally a treasure behind there, but it's not spawning either. Similar to the dinos not spawning in here. I don't know why they're not spawning on single player. But anyway, the easiest way to go is just go straight to the main roadway and just ignore everything to your right and left. If you're just going for the apples, that is, just go straight down here. And there's some actually mini spiders in here that are dead quick, and they attack, like they hit hard, like the arena. So bug repellent is a real must in here normally. If you climb to the top of that tower there's another treasure at the top of that tower. It's 4 in here altogether. So now we're here, we'll just go around the edge and just not go through. There's Gigapithecus, the giant, the walking monkeys, wandering around in here. So you don't really want to be walking through the thick undergrowth. If you bump into one, they will aggro. And as you can see in here, your tech doesn't work anymore. You can't bring flyers in here, and you can't bring any dinos down here either. So you can tame dinos inside here. At least you can on Unofficial. I don't know if it's ever released on Official. I'm not sure you'll be able to. We'll just keep following the main road on the straight direction. You're going to go around the back of that thing. There's a Gigantopithecus, sorry. On this ledge here there is another, that's your third treasure, would normally be just on this ledge here. There's often mobs of compies in here, which are quite aggressive as well. It's not something to eat. Yeah, so you can tame these if you bring in some kibble or berries or something. You can passively tame these and leave them inside here if you want some kind of tame in the cave. As I said, I don't know if that'll be available on Official. But essentially, sorry, I've gone a bit too far. Just going back. As soon as you enter this area here with the 2 horses, as soon as you come through here, these are essentially your apple trees. This is your apple orchard in here, and the apples can be found lying around on the ground below the trees, as you can see, like so. And you use the normal E command as if you were collecting fibre or collecting berries from a bush. Use the E and just pick them up off the ground, and you seem to get on this setting. I'm getting quite a lot. I'm not sure how many you'll get, yeah, just a collection. And as you can't bring any dinos in here, I can't really test. I can't test what you'd get if you hit those with, say, a Therizinosaur. There's quite a lot of apples. I don't believe you need that many for the boss fight, so might as well collect as many as I can find while I'm here. Hopefully I won't have to come back down here. When I was first trying to do the Broodmother boss, I actually came down here and tamed Megatherium down here, because it was the only place on the map that the Megatherium spawned, and obviously with the R they get a bonus to damage output, so the damage stat. So yeah, that was how I built my Megatherium army to defeat the Broodmother boss, by taming them in here. But you do have to be careful, there are little critters running around, as I said. Don't think there's any more apple trees this way, so it looks like it's only those type of trees. Well, you can see the apples on the trees, of course, the apple trees. But I suppose you can get them off the tree. You can get them off the tree, and you get a lot more. So that's interesting. Pick them off the tree. Oh no, 12 from that one. It must have been picking them up off the ground at the same time. So you can pick them off the tree. Look at that. As well as off the ground. So that's good to know. Seems to be struggling at that height. Knock the tree down, see what happens. The apples stay floating in the sky. I was hoping they'd fall to the ground so I could pick them up, but I guess that doesn't work. So if they're too high, you can't get them. A couple over here though, I'll have those. Yeah, so that's where you get apples, guys. And I'll show you one last thing before I finish the video. If you come to the back of the cave up here, essentially it's just one path from start to finish. It's easy to find. Follow it to the back, and around that corner you got the artifact of the gatekeeper and the skin. That skin is the scorched spike skin, so you put that on a pike. And then one final thing while I'm here, that's if you mine that, I forgot to bring a pick, but if you mine that you do get some element shard. So there's the possibility to farm element shard early game with a pick down here. There's only, I'd say, 6 or 7 rocks, but of course you can keep coming back. If you go too far down there, the cave blocks off behind you and you can't get back in. It's kind of, that's a cave walkthrough, so don't go out that way if you want to. Oh, actually it's done it, look. There you go, I've come too far already, so it's blocked me off. Can't go back up. So there you go, see, we got, what did we get? We got 146 apples. This apple seems to thrive near mammals and not dinosaurs. As such, it can be found mostly on trees. It seems to be important for another thing. And it is important for another thing. It's important for the boss fight. So that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching Hellborn at Games. And I'll see you again soon.